Well, Greg, both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams count the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. And it's Okongwu into the center, filling out the middle.
Oh, you love to see Bogdanovic stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
They get it back. Pass to Murray. And here's Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Bay, no good. New York with the ball. It's a three-point game. DiVincenzo passes to Bogdanovic. This one for 3. Here's Robinson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Passes it to Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on Brunson. Snatched up. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Some nice passing by New York here. And finished off by Robinson.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Bay. Back to Young. In the corner, Bay with it. Shot from the wing. And the pass to Hunter. Now here's Bay. Pass to Hunter. Got a piece of it. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
No coverage that time. Young's got 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
A 3 from Bogdanovic. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Bogdanovic has got a couple of threes now in the first with the Knicks. Young with the ball. Robinson picks him up. And Okongwu slams it in.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding him.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So it's the Knicks now. They lead by 4. Drives to the hoop.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And Okongwu slams it in.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now, here's Bogdanovic. 6 points for him. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, that's Bogdanovic making great use of the pick and roll. Fantastic at exploiting whatever the defense delivers to him.
Young finds Okongwu. Oh, good on the 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Got that one up quick. 5 points in the game.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great three to answer right back.
Now, here is Robinson. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Robinson a screen on Bay. 6 to shoot. And Bogdanovich kicks to DiVincenzo. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Hunter, no one around him. They get the rebound. High post Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young. And Okongwu slams it in.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
No good on that one. And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
They've got Robinson, Anunoby out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's DiVincenzo in at the two-guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Robinson passes to Bogdanovich. Robinson a screen on Bay. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, as a roller, Mitchell Robinson has a chance to be a problem for defenses. Shows it right there.
That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Young.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Robinson sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Buries it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 12 points in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Outside Bogdanovich. And again, New York with the triple.
Bogdanovich feeling it right now. When he's in that zone, you just keep getting him the rock.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Young.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Anunoby has the open look. Sinks the three-pointer. He has 5.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive, talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
And here's Brunson. After DeJounte Murray was able to get the triple.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Defended by Young. Hartenstein lays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 5.
And really, it's been a major
aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Too open that time, made it look too easy.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Bogdanovich against Bay. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. New York moving it around. Bogdanovich with a screen on Young. Good on the three-point shot. DiVincenzo's got 10 points.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Young's shot is good.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
The shot's good. He's got 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Okongwu with a screen on Brunson. Young pass to Okongwu. Here's Hunter. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's McBride. Kicks it to Burks. So the wing on the left. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. The Hawks trail by 3. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kicks it out to Johnson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's McBride. That one off the back iron and out.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
It's a tie game in New York. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got Johnson. He's out there with Griffin. Bogdanovich is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Puffkin in at the point. They get it back. Here's Hartenstein, and he uses the glass on the layup. Hartenstein's got his second basket.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner.
Hart the pass to Achua. He kicks it to Burks. Here's the teardrop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go. And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's McBride. Nothing on the board. Burks, the pass to Achua. Back to Burks, inside. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. Hart, no good. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Johnson the screen, and Bogdanovich kicks to Johnson. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Griffin sets the screen for Bogdanovich. Pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Hart. The pass to Hartenstein. And the Knicks good for 2.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Drops in the tray. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks. On defense, Atlanta, following the 3 from Alec Burks. Here's Hart. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks leading by 8. Outside Griffin. And it's off from 3-point range. New York's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Burks finds Achua. Here's McBride. Pass to Burks. New York needs to get off a shot. Bangs home the trifecta. And now just a 5-point Atlanta lead.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Now Hart. He lobs it up. Griffin with the steal. The shot off that time. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Hawks ahead, up 8. And 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Achua is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's McBride in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Hawks leading by 5. Okongwu with a screen on Brunson. Brunson against Young. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
And it's the Hawks ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Well, no hesitation from Bogdanovic in the catch-and-shoot situation. Beautiful.
Okongwu with a screen on Brunson. And Okongwu slams it in.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Robinson sets a screen for Bogdanovic. Good on the triple. Bogdanovic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Young with no one around. Sinks the triple. And it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Bogdanovic passes to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the win in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. For New York, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Brunson, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
There's a savvy, a cleverness to what Jalen Brunson does to the defender. That pump fake, too good.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Passes to Okongwu. Here's Young from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 28 points for the game.
You're smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Brunson kicks to DiVincenzo. Brunson the pass to DiVincenzo. Bogdanovic with a screen on Young. Lock at 6. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Young pass to Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
Knicks trail by 8. Brunson kicks to DiVincenzo. Robinson sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Pass to Robinson. Back to DiVincenzo. A 3-ball. And again, New York with the triple.
That's an important shot right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep all game long.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Outside for Robinson. Brunson against Murray. Brunson the pass to Bogdanovic. Robinson a screen on Bay. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. He misses his 3rd shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9. Young from outside. Up again. And Bay able to finish. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Young looking it over. The pass to Bay. And here's Young. Fires the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so the Hawks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
The 2K Sports and another exciting edition. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's New York with it. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's Brunson outside. McDaniels with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. To the paint. Towns on a screen. Edwards for three. It's not going to go for him. And now the Knicks on the break. And an Obi for three. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Gobert. From the arc. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Bojan Bogdanovic picks one up. Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, BA, you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking. Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
They get it again. Outside Bogdanovic. Three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the right side. Gobert finds Conley. Picked by Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And the layup falls. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Bogdanovic with a screen on McDaniels. Brunson against Conley. Brunson misses.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Kicks it out, Towns. Outside McDaniels. The fadeaway. Kept alive. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Bogdanovic against Towns. Bogdanovic passes to Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Oh, ripped away. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Finished off the break.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack. And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Bogdanovic, that's good.
You know, there aren't many players who are more efficient in the pick and roll than Jalen Brunson. I mean, he has mastered that set.
Towns, a screen on DiVincenzo. And Edwards slams it in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end. Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Robinson. Yet to see a basket. It's blocked by Gobert.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Minute 32 left now in the first quarter. Just 4 to shoot. DiVincenzo finds Robinson. Rebound Minnesota. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
And here's Minnesota now. This run now up to 13-2. From deep, Conley sinks it from distance. Conley's got 5 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going. And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Gobert with a screen on DiVincenzo. Towns, right side. Fires from deep. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Edwards against DiVincenzo. Brunson looks it over. It's blocked by Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Minnesota liking their chances, ending the quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. After falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark, the Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yep, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, B.A., would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
Now here's DiVincenzo, still without a bucket. Robinson gets the bucket.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
19.
Three-pointer. Another miss by Minnesota. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And Anunoby for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Bogdanovic may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical and efficient with his movements. A guy like that can play with his brain and also with his skills. It presents a unique challenge. Brian?
Boy, that is the truth. Nice stuff there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Brunson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. And again, New York with the triple.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Edwards. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Now here's Anunoby. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Bogdanovic. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, he's such a gifted shooter. You can't give Bogdanovic any breathing room. Otherwise, he'll hurt you.
Towns outside. It's McDaniels on the wing. The 3 is up. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. McDaniels got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Anunoby. Bogdanovic with a screen on Conley to the inside. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Towns with room to shoot. Again, the Timberwolves score.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
And Anunoby gets it to go. A minute 20 left to play in the half. Towns, a screen on Anunoby. Sinks that one from the post. Give him 8.
You're not going to get every shot off clean. McDaniels recognizes that and made the adjustment accordingly.
Bogdanovich.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
McDaniels from long range. They get the rebound. Towns outside. The 3-ball. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. So New York ends up going with a whole new group.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Morris, a screen on Burks. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Alexander Walker's got his first basket.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
McBride passes to Hart. Driving to the basket. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Outside Burks. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Burks. Here's McBride. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Minnesota now holding a 12-point lead at quarters. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. Gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Naz Reid. Kyle Anderson is out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Morris in at point guard. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Hartenstein, no good.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Morris finds Reid. Back to Morris. Reid, a screen on Achua. Morris passes to Anderson. Back to Morris. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
The Knicks shooting 40% so far in this one. Here's Achua driving in. Achua with the dunk.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Knicks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's McBride. He's scoreless. Achua gets the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 5. Reid for 3. Drains the triple. Reed's got his first 3 points of the game.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside Burks. McBride passes to Hart. Out to the wing. To the middle. It's stolen by Warren. Morris left side. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Down by 12. Burks goes in. Back to Hart. Achua with a screen on Reed. Hart finds Achua. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes in. Achua's got 6.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Graham. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, BA. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing.
Here's McBride, following the score by Minnesota. Achua with a screen. Burks passes to Achua. Here's McBride. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Warren sets a screen. Alexander Walker, the pass to Warren. Warren with a screen on Hart. Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the triple.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Back to Burks. Fades and shoots. They grab their own miss.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Outside Warren. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple.
Tell you what, the defense got what it deserved there. You cannot afford to let Warren get that comfortable.
Burks for 3. From downtown, here's Achua. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Achua's got 8 here in this quarter.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Anderson. That shot off. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Burks. Back to Achua. It's Hart on the wing. Throws it up high.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Here's Conley. We've got Bojan Bogdanovic. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Edwards. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
It's blocked by Gobert. There's the 3. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Timberwolves shooting is around 55% so far. Picked by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Towns. Back to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bogdanovic with it. He's picked up by Conley. Bogdanovic against Conley. Back to Bogdanovic. Pass to Brunson. From deep. For three. Brunson nails it.
The lefty getting it to go. Jalen Brunson once again.
Edwards looking for an opening. To the wing, right side. Conley finds McDaniels. McDaniels, a screen on DiVincenzo. Edwards uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body. You're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
Here's Brunson. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards a screen on Anunoby. Here's McDaniels. And that one's good. And it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Now here's Conley from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Bogdanovich from long range. The kick out to Brunson. Puts up a 3, and the three-pointer goes.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Edwards against DiVincenzo. And Edwards slams it in.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Robinson, a screen on Edwards. The kick out to Brunson. The 3 sends it home from three-point land. Brunson's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Robinson, a screen on Conley. Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Pass to Brunson. Bogdanovich with a screen on Conley. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Robinson against Conley. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Anunoby. The kick out to Edwards. From behind the arc. Hits the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Knicks making their last shot. Edwards, a pass to Towns. This one for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Outside Bogdanovich. Drops in the 3.
You've got to spy Bogdanovich because he is good at squaring up and delivering the revenge triple.
61-54.
So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
one here tonight. The clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Young's shot is off. Edwards against Murray. Misses the three.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
You watch Trae Young in transition. Has a free-flowing style that's drawn comparisons, if you can believe it, to Pistol Pete Maravich.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Drills it from outside. Young's got 6.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3 ball. Give me back that momentum.
Edwards, that's good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Murray. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Edwards makes it dueling three-pointers, showing some leadership, getting that one back.
Bay with the screen for Young. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Towns for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Young way outside. Offensive rebound. Bay kicks to Young. Bay with a screen on Conley. Young with no one around. It's Young on the wing. The tray. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Timberwolves leading by 5. Over in the corner, Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Connects from three-point range. Edwards got 12.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Now Edwards, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Edwards can't hit. Hunter, no one around him, hits it from three-point range.
A 42% three-point shooter in college, Hunter continues to shine beyond the arc.
Towns a screen on Young. Conley with a wide-open look. The three-pointer no good. The Hawks trail by 5. Steve, what I love about Okongwu is how he uses his body and gets the most out of it.
Kevin, he has crazy athleticism for an undersized center. He's stout on defense and uses that quickness when he has the ball.
Now here's Towns. Towns is doubled and stolen by Okongwu. Wide open look here for Murray. That one wide left.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Hawks shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Out to the right wing. Okongwu with the screen on Edwards. Kept alive. The kick out to Young. From deep. It's good from long range. 12 points for him.
Trae is just going off. So aggressive on the offensive end. Edwards
finds McDaniel. Edwards a screen on Hunter. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. 8 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Timberwolves ahead. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
In at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Hunter, no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And Smitty, here we have Atlanta consistently knocking on the door in a crowded Eastern Conference.
You know, Kevin, they have added talent. Unfortunately, so has the rest of the conference. But Atlanta's still young. They have room to grow.
It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Leading by 5. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Steve, there's a whole lot of young talent throughout the NBA, but which players to you stand out above the rest?
Kevin, there's the obvious ones like Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, SGA, John Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They are consistently growing as players. I am keeping my eye on a guy like Evan Mobley. He could be an all-time great defender. Unlimited range and unlimited confidence. Trae Young has no conscience.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
Here's Edwards, rebounded by the Hawks. And now here comes Young leading the break. Again, Young missing. Minnesota leading by 4. Outside Conley. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Murray. A nice shot by McDaniels.
How about the pass from Gobert, scanning the floor well and spotting his open teammate.
Young fires away from outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Towns with it, guarded by Hunter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Young for 3, drills the 3-pointer. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
This is how fast Trae Young gets his shot off, which is why he's so tough to guard.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Towns a screen on Hunter. McDaniels. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 7. Young way outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Young's got 24.
It's like Trae Young has the ball on a string out there. Outrageous move.
And here's Conley outside. That makes it 7 straight misses for him. Definitely not the start he was looking for. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says, always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say, that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report. Conley with the screen on Hunter. Nailed from 3-point land. McDaniels got 15 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Minnesota making some changes. .102 left in the second quarter. A three from Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Warren. Timberwolves leading by 7. Over to the left wing. Here's Alexander Walker. Another shot out to Morris. Lets it go with a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren. Spotting a wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
Here's Buffkin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He's perfect from the line this time. Timberwolves shooting 43% from the field. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Hawks. Now here's Bogdanovich. Buries the long-range jumper. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
Talk about range. Bogey is showcasing how dangerous he is.
Here's Alexander Walker from outside off the mark. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 5. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Anderson. He's out there with T.J. Warren. Reed is out there with Monte Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
The pass to Anderson. Fires from deep. The shot that time, not on target. The Hawks trail by 5. Steve thinking back to the 20.
Oh, did you see that?
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Takes a step back. Griffin, no one around him. The offensive rebound outside Bogdanovich. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Minnesota leading by 3. For the tie, it's hauled in by Warren.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Morris, no good. Atlanta's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. The game now all time. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
Love how Bogdan runs in transition, making the effort to ensure the break is successful.
Here's Alexander Walker. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
3 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
Making it look easy inside. Nikhil Alexander encouraged by his teammates.
Bogdanovich wide open. A miss that time would have put him up. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Griffin sets the screen for Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. And it's Warren with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Timberwolves leading by 5. 5-on-3 break.
As the league continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
After missing nearly 2 full years due to injury, Greg, isn't it great to see T.J. Warren back out on the floor, healthy and hearty?
Yeah, and Kevin, people forget this guy was the leading scorer for a playoff team before those injuries. He may not be the same player, but he can still provide some instant offense.
Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. A 3 from Morris gets the three-pointer to fall. Morris has got 6 points.
Playing with good instincts, the key on making those around him better.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Reed with it. No good from outside. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Kicks it to Warren. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Outside Warren. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Bogdanovich. On the wing, Morris. And he's good on the 3 ball. Morris has got 6 points in the quarter. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Outside, the wings are Murray and Hunter. The post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. And it's Young in at the guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Bay wide open, and he fires. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bay's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Atlanta. Young against Conley. And he converts the layup.
Masterful control by Mike Conley, keeping his eyes on the rim and nailing the shot through contact.
From downtown, Young's shot is off.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Gobert with a screen on Murray. And here's Edwards from the arc. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. The Hawks trail by 9. Bay with the screen for Young. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Young's got 27.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
So it's Minnesota now. They've led by as much as 10. McDaniels gets to Conley. Jacks up a 3. Hunter grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bay with the screen for Young. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Edwards. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Okongwu gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
Here's McDaniels. Second shot opportunity. Here's Gobert, and he goes right over Saddiq Bey and slams it down.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Bey with a screen on Conley. Young's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 5. Conley the pass to McDaniels. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Young. For the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
And the shot goes down. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Murray, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Here's Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
And the Hawks with possession here. 9-point game. Bey, no good. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Young for 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
Outside Conley. Gobert the pass to Edwards. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Hawks.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Minnesota.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Here's Minnesota. They're on a 14-6 run. McDaniels passes to Conley. Launches from deep. Hunter grabs the miss. And the Hawks with possession here. Down by 12. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. From past the arc. It doesn't go for him. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. And thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Look out. Explosive athletes out here tonight, Graham, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks, we've got Bojan Bogdanovic, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Bogdanovic, no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Outside Young, Bay outside. Pass to Murray. Bay with a screen on Brunson. Back to Bay. Now here's Young. Clock at 6. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Bay is an active player, and I like watching him get assertive, especially on the offensive rebounds.
DiVincenzo. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Bogdanovic. Out to DiVincenzo. Goes up on the wing. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
How about Sadiq Bey, a guy who's growing into a floor spacing threat now, Brent?
Yeah, incredibly focused, BA, on developing those skills to be a sniper at the three-point line. He wants to stretch the floor out, and he has to do that consistently by knocking down shots.
Robinson passes to Brunson, takes the 3. Pure from three-point range.
Solid response from Brunson. I love how competitive this guy is.
Bogdanovic against Young. Pass to Bay. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Bay's got 7 points in the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Young. Bay with a screen on Brunson. And Young, here we go. That one goes. Count it.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Here's Brunson outside. No good on the shot. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Young from long range. They kick it out to Murray. On the wing, Bay. Takes a 3. Murray, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Bogdanovic with a screen on Young. Pass to Brunson. Bogdanovic with it. And that one's good. Nice pass to set him up. 5 points in the game.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Bay with a screen on Brunson. Outside for Bay. Back to Young. Inside. And it's Bay. That time on the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. And when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, Brent, their entire 22-23 season seemed to be a win-one, lose-one scenario.
Yeah, a bit of a toss-up there, finishing 41-41. They made a coaching change, and with that comes a philosophical one, so you're making that adjustment. But the Hawks just never found their rhythm. You think with this offseason and retooling just a little bit, that this team comes in composed with the goal in mind that they're going to be competitive this year and see if they can get beyond that first-round exit from last year.
Now here's Young. Hey, from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Bay's got 12 points in the game.
Now, there are nights where Bay can get into a groove and is very hard to slow down.
Hunter finds Murray. Bay with a screen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, when DeJounte Murray was traded for a multitude of first-round picks, it certainly came at a price, Brent.
Yeah, it feels like the cost to acquire young, talented players in this league continues to go up. And that said, DeJounte Murray is a legit NBA All-Star. It feels like he still has a lot of room to grow.
Now here's Robinson. No points so far. For three, DiVincenzo. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, you want to chase him off the three-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that time.
There's Young with the 3. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Murray. Okongwu, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Anunoby. Good D by Bay.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Offense is coming free and easy as we... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Bay and Okongwu, the duo inside. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Hawks leading. Okongwu with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Murray for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Stretching the floor now. Bogdanovich can hurt defenses from there.
3-pointer. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Now here's Anunoby. Still no points. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Hunter. Closed it in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And a deep 3 from Young. Oh, Young! Deep shot!
This guy makes those kind of shots just look so easy.
Talking about the New York Knicks, Brent, a team that wants to be seen as a threat again.
Yeah, it feels like the New York Knicks are not going to be satisfied until they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals or have a chance to win an NBA championship. So these steps are nice, but you're really teasing the New York Knicks fans until you have a chance at the title. Yeah, not a big part of Brunson's game behind the line, but we can knock him down.
Young against Brunson. Outside Young. Young won't be held back. New York trailing. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Anunoby on the wing. He's covered by Bay. Anunoby passes to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Bay. Anunoby can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yeah, great point. All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Bay. 12 points for him. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Robinson, a screen on Young. Pass to Robinson, right wing. Back to Brunson. Inside goes Brunson, up and in on the layup. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, guys don't want to guard someone like Jalen Brunson. He just keeps coming.
Murray from outside, and Anunoby pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. 4-point game. He shoots it. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Greg.
You know, he is so good, BA, at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
Hauled in by DiVincenzo. New York has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Back to Bogdanovich. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
To the middle. Here's Bay. It's tipped. Outside Young. Bay with a screen on DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Young. Fearless Trae Young.
Showing no mercy. Young gets free with the cutting dribble move.
Outside Anunoby. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Bay. Hunter on the wing. Bay with a screen. Young looking for an opening. Good D by Bogdanovich. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Hawks on top. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Saddiq Bey.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Josh Hart. Achua is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's McBride in at the point. Burks for 3. The Knicks keep it alive. Outside Hart. Hartenstein a screen. Fires the 3. Shot's good by Hart. Hart's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
And for the past few seasons, the Hawks have been driven by their offense, Brent.
And they really have done a nice job of finding some wing scoring to complement what it is they've gotten from the guard position. And they put an emphasis on the three-point line. They made a coaching change, and that philosophy is also helping lead them to be a more potent offense night after night. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Bogdanovich from long range. It's rebounded by New York.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
He nails it, and we're tied.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. And it's good for 2. Bogdanovich has gotten his second bucket of the game.
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
It's Hart on the wing. Burks for 3. Capella with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Griffin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Well, Brent, if you could pick one current player to coach your team, who would it be?
BA, it's a really, really difficult question, but given the success of this player, what he's done on the floor and what he continues to show himself to be off the floor, I got to pick Steph Curry and the inspiration that he has just provided, not only the Bay Area, the Golden State Warriors, but revolutionizing the game and the way it's played. He has given everybody the thought of the possibility of that kind of perfection as a shooter, and that's something that I've always taken a lot of pride in as a player. Steph's my guy.
The Hawks leading. Outside Bogdanovich. Griffin on the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. Johnson a screen on Hart. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Offensive board. Achua finds Burks. And the Knicks miss again. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Leading by 5. Bogdanovich from long range. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got his 5th rebound in this one. Griffin against Hart. Back to Hartenstein. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Hart can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Griffin on the wing. Bogdanovich with a screen on Hart. Outside Bogdanovich. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Let's go with a 3. That shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Burks passes to Hart. Here's McBride to win the drought. Drills it from deep. McBride's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here's Burks. No points yet. Pass to Hartenstein to the paint. Achua with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Griffin outside. He drops it from range. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's McBride. 4-3. Hartenstein, no good. And here's Griffin outside. 3/4 of play and a close one here. The Hawks on top, leading by 3. And all right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with 3/4 behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Hunter and Bay holding down the forward spots. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Hawks 5. Brunson misses. Atlanta is shooting around 44%. Not bad. Okongwu, a screen on Brunson. Pass to Okongwu. And here's Murray. Outside Young. Jacks up a 3. That is Trey's shot. The 3.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Now here's Robinson. And an Obi for 3. Connects from downtown.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Bogdanovic. That shot, no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Picked up by Okongwu for three. And the Hawks with another three.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Anunoby on the take. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Young from long range, getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Robinson a screen on Murray. Brunson on the drive. Brunson turns on the Jets.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Okongwu, a screen on Brunson. Young from long range, buries it from three. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Brunson outside. That one's down for Brunson.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
Young way outside. And it's Young again missing. And so it's Bogdanovic with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 7. Sinks the tray.
A seasoned veteran at this point. Bogdanovic not blinded by the brighter lights.
Young against Brunson. Out to the right wing. Outside Young. Picked up by Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovic. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Young can't hit. New York has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Young against Brunson. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Incredible play. Bogdanovic does not let the pressure get to him.
The Hawks leading. Now here's Young. Beyond the arc. Okongwu. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
Anunoby against Bay. Anunoby passes to DiVincenzo. Money.
And Dante stepping up big time for his teammates.
All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Bay outside. Here's the three. Outside Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. Murray for three. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The three. Here's Robinson. Yes!
How about Robinson, the young center, making the biggest of plays?
So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the... All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Up next, the Timberwolves. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some... You know, with all... the talent and the... Too bad. backcourts, Doris. This should be a very exciting matchup.
And, you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Anunoby, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. And the three ball is good.
Well, we normally see Mike Conley toe the line. That time he takes a step or two past it. Okay, Mike.
Stolen by McDaniels. DiVincenzo against Edwards. There's the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by Hart. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Anunoby. And he banks in the layup. Anunoby's got 5.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
So much fun in the doors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Towns, no luck.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Anunoby has the open look. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Towns, a screen on DiVincenzo. Edwards can't hit. New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The shot's good from Brunson.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Now here's Conley. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Brunson with it. Hart kicks to Brunson. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Cans it from downtown.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. It's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
And the Knicks with possession here. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Just 5 to shoot. Hart, wide open. He fires. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Towns, a screen on Anunoby. Here's McDaniels. His 3-pointers off the mark. New York leading by 6. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
What you appreciate is OG Anunoby's detailed and patient offensive approach, simply taking what the defense gives him. Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Brunson. Fires the 3, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
A big... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A fadeaway. And another turnover here by New York. Timberwolves trail by 7. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Fires for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
Back to Brunson. For 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players' doors to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013. Probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
The Knicks leading by 5. And here's Brunson. He's got 6. A three-pointer is right on target. Brunson's got 9.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on a second chance.
DiVincenzo kicks to Hart. Takes a 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Hartenstein passes to Anunoby. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 15.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Now, here's Anunoby. Defense is right there. Hart with a screen on Conley. From deep, Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Outside Edwards. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
Here's Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. Now, here's McDaniel. Passes it to Gobert. Conley with the three, sinks the triple. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
2 points, that one goes.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Conley against Brunson. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Mike Conley.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Brunson, no good.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Conley finds Edwards. Shoots the three. Conley's shot is off. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Anunoby, and there's another one for the Knicks.
This is where OG Anunoby is going to grow. That offensive game will expand to the mid-range.
Puts up a deep three. Again, Conley missing. Now Brunson. Now the pass to Hart. Back to Brunson with 1 on the clock. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarter.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Anderson is out there with Reed. Then it's T.J. Warren. Then it's Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in a 2-guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Anunoby, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Alexander Walker. At the top of the key, Reed. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. Reed's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Timberwolves. Here's Anunoby. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 7.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. Reed's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
Here's Alexander Walker. The Knicks pull it in. And here we go. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Here's Alexander Walker. And that one drops for him. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Knicks. 7-point differential. Shoots. Reed with the rebound.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
There's the pick. Warren kicks to Reed. Over Robinson. Right wing. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. Off target with his 3. The Knicks leading by 7. Outside Bogdanovich. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Morris passes to Alexander Walker. 1:53 left to play in the third. Good. For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's McBride. No scoring in this one. Burks for 3. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so here is New York, leading by 5. Bogdanovich makes it off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his first basket.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim, just extends past the defense beautifully.
They set the pick. Pass to Reed, lets it go from deep, and the 3-ball is good. Reed's got 8 points.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Bogdanovich looking around. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. The 3. Good on the triple. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's Bogdanovich making great use of the pick and roll. Fantastic at exploiting whatever the defense delivers to him.
Driving in. From outside the arc. Reed misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Burks with it. Pass to McBride. Back to Burks. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 6. Here's Achua. And there's another one for the Knicks. Anderson, a screen on Burks. Alexander Walker passes to Warren. To the paint. Out to Morris. It could go. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that is a timely 3-pointer there. They had to keep it within reach going into the 4th,
and so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. Mitchell Robinson out there with Achua. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's McBride in at the 1. Back to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Well, Burks showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
For 3, Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Pass to Achua. A dunk by Achua.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
I see him. Burks against Edwards. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
And there's the pass to McBride. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Burks. Robinson kicks to Burks. Robinson sets a screen for Burks. Fades. Robinson misses.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Screen by McDaniel. Towns for three. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, the very definition of a stretch 4 or 5, whatever position he happens to be playing, Cat can space the floor.
Bogdanovich dishes to Robinson. Launches it. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Dishes it to Gobert. Conley with a wide open look. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Mike Conley starting to percolate a little bit here. Look out, defenders.
New York calls timeout.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. That 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. To the wing right side. Gobert finds Towns over Bogdanovich. And it's Towns missing. The Knicks leading by 4. Pass to Brunson. And there's the drive. Good on the bucket. Brunson's got 21 in the game.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes, and on that one, it's a drive.
Edwards inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Towns wide open. And again, it's Minnesota.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Puts up a deep 3. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The 3. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, you love to see Bogdanovich stroke that deep ball. What an accomplished scorer from distance.
DiVincenzo against Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Conley with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. And here's Brunson. To the middle. Towns with the steal.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Now the Knicks with it. 7-point differential. Here's Anunoby. Hartenstein tipped back in for 2.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. The kick out to Towns. Hits it from 3-point range.
Oh, does he deliver? That is a determined young fella right there. Karl Anthony Towns.
Now, here's Anunoby. McDaniel's defending. They set the screen. Brunson with a clean look. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Off the mark. So it's New York picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg.
always looking to make that extra pass.
And, you know, that kind of mentality, BA, is contagious. It really goes a long way. Everybody buying in to not just getting a good shot, but going from good to better to best shot.
Now Atlanta starting 5. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Bay and Okongwu, the duo inside. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Young can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And here's Edwards outside. No luck on that one. Good D by Murray. Okongwu against Gobert. Hunter on the wing. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
McDaniels, a screen on Murray. Edwards for 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, BA. They had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Now here's Towns. Shoots over Bay. That's good from Towns. On the assist by Conley.
That one looking good the whole way, guys. I mean, for a young center, Towns very mindful of his shot mechanics. Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Edwards against Murray. Gobert with a screen on Murray. They get it back. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
There's Young with the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Oh, the sweet crossover, too.
What a move by McDaniel, showing the defense how nimble he is when he wants to be.
Bay with a screen on Conley. Young misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Conley, a screen on Hunter. McDaniels can't hit. Here's Gobert. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. And here's Hunter from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Hunter's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
Okongwu, a screen on Conley. Young misses. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards into the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Young can't hit.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And Towns slams it home.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Bay right side. Fires in the triple. 9 points in the game. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Outside Edwards. Tries the spin move. Towns against Bay. Towns can't get it to go.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Young can't hit.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Towns for 3. Towns can't get that one to fall. McDaniels against Young. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota, hitting 3 trays in the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Towns a screen on Murray. And here's Edwards outside. Atlanta with a rebound. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Pass to Towns. To the wing on the left. Towns a screen on Young. For 3, Conley gets the 3 ball to go. Conley's got 6.
Yeah, this is Money Mike in action. An efficient shooter who does all he can to find points.
Okongwu, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Gets the 3 to fall.
How impressive was that shot from Murray? I mean, you make one on us, I'll come right back at you is what he's saying.
Towns on a screen for 3, Conley. Pass to Gobert. Second chance shot. No good, a bit long that time.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Picked up by Okongwu. And here's Hunter from the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Conley. Gobert finds Edwards. On the take, and Edwards slams it in.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Lets the 3 fly. Young can't hit. The Timberwolves have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Towns against Bay. The 3. And Towns with the 3. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Hey, you know your center is a great shooter when your goal is to get him a 3. Towns can make those pay dividends.
Hey, good.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. From downtown. From 13, Gobert no good. And it's Murray with the ball for the Hawks. 7-point differential. And here's Hunter for 3. And the Hawks with another 3. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls. So they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Bay with a screen on Conley. Young, the pass to Bay. Launches it from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Towns. McDaniels from long range. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young from long range. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Minnesota's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. For 3, Conley.
Oh, punch that was.
Bad intentions. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam. The 3 is up. That is Trey's shot. The 3.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
Out to the right wing. Gobert passes to Conley. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. The Hawks trailing from deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Outside for Bay. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Bay's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish too. You love seeing that combination.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Timberwolves ahead, up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Saddiq Bey.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Okongwu out there with Johnson. Then there's A.J. Griffin. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Bufkin in at the point. The Hawks shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Griffin's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Morris. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And this is why Bogdanovic is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Here's Alexander Walker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Bogdanovic, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Bogdanovic from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Alexander Walker. Drops in the layup for 2. Alexander Walker's got 5 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Bogdanovic from long range. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Reed, a screen on Bogdanovic. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got 8 here in this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Warren, and yep, it's good. And now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
You know, I like seeing Warren do work inside. He might be a three-point shooter, most known for that, but he's still 6'8". You got to do some work in the paint.
Johnson for 3. They get it back. Here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Here's Bufkin. And a miss there on the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Morris, a screen on Bogdanovic. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Alexander Walker's got 11 in the second half.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
The offensive rebound. Capella. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And, you know, Capella has a big body, Kevin, and knows how to use it as he draws contact from the defense on his way up.
He hits the second from the line. Minnesota has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 6. Johnson a screen on Anderson. Bogdanovich, that's good.
And Bogdanovich is known for his offense, specifically his ability to make defenses pay with his incredible jumper.
Morris a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Alexander Walker. Morris passes to Reed. And that comes off the assist by Morris. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Screen by Griffin. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And it's Capella with the jam.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Reed a screen on Bogdanovich. Pass to Reed. Here's the 3. Knocks down the long J. Reed's got 6 in the quarter.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. He buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. And the Hawks with another 3.
When Bogdan is set in the corner, feed him. He loves those shots. Can make him in his sleep.
Anderson with a screen. Alexander Walker. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to 2.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Takes a 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Murray's shot is good.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And here's Edwards outside. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half. Hey, no good. Minnesota has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this 4th quarter. Pass to Gobert. Over to the wing. Towns for 3, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
I do not think you can overstate Towns' range. I mean, he takes a tough shot there and makes it look easy.
Young with the 3 right back at him.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Conley passes to Towns. And here's McDaniels. From outside the arc. And another 3 from Minnesota.
McDaniels with the big answer.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Hey, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the 4th. Towns a screen on Young. They get it back. Here's Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
Big guys know it's going to get physical inside, so Gobert was ready for the action.
And he's good on the second. Now here's Young. Fires for three. On target from range. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Pass to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Young. For three, Conley. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bay from long range. Another three for Atlanta.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps it was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Towns on a screen. And Edwards good for three. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
A nice shot by Young.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Deflects the pass. Murray against Edwards. Pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels from long range. And another three from Minnesota.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
And a deep three from Young. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Gobert will bring it up for the T-Wolves. Towns outside. Back to Conley. To the left side wing. Gobert with it. And it's Young picking him up. Here's Towns. McDaniels finds Towns. Rebound Atlanta.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Minnesota with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a